Hey guys, I'm back. So today I'm going to be showing you how to dismantle these screens. This one I got from a camera, a Sony CyberShot 6 megapixel camera. Just took it apart, got the screen. So and then I'm also going to be showing you how to make a projector out of it. Now I know I can't actually use this screen, but I can show you what you would do to make a projector, because this screen is like I assume. From everywhere I've read says that these screens are like not off the shelf. Anyway, so what you got to do is you see there's these little clips on the side, right? You just got to get your fingernail under them and pull up, and then make sure they don't clip back in while you're trying to do the other clips. Anyway, there comes the second one. There comes the third one. Okay. So then, I've already taken the screen apart before. But then you're going to get something like this, right? Like that. And this white thing here, this is the backlight, and this part is the screen. Try to avoid touching the screen, but if you have the finger cleaning cloths, it doesn't really matter. Anyway, now you get the screen, the raw screen, right? This is the raw screen. You can actually see through it. I know, it's kind of weird, but you can see through it, see? Obviously not as clearly as regular, but you can still see through it. If I was to put the screen up to the light I'm using, see, maybe without, yeah, anyways, so there you have the bare screen, pretty see-through, sort of. Then you have the backlight here. The backlight is connected on some separate things on, it's got a little separate cable that's connected directly to this cable. You will then want to take the tape that's connected together, pull it off, and then rip the backlight off. You don't need this backlight, it's too weak. You can still use it for another project, but the backlight is too weak for us. So then you got your screen, right? So assuming you can use it, what you want to do is you want to find the front of the screen, which is going to be this side in this case, because it faces up. Find the back of the screen. You want to find some really bright light, like the one I got here, right? Put it right, behind the screen. That way, a lot of light can get through the screen. Okay? So, that you want to put it right behind the screen. That way, there's this, the pixels in the screen have a ton of light going through them, so to make it very easy to see. Okay? So, you got your screen. You can find some sort of box to put it in or something. Just put it here, and then put your light, right there, right behind it. Just as long as your light doesn't get too hot for it. In that case, you want to cool your light. Anyway, put the screen right here. Then, what you're going to do is you're going to take a magnifying glass, right? So, assume we're going to move the screen like here. You're going to take the magnifying glass. Obviously, this part won't be here, but I'm going to use this screen backlight combo for another project, so I'm going to leave it on. Anyway, the screen, you're going to put it here. And you're going to take a magnifying glass. You're going to start putting it here. And then you're going to look ahead of the magnifying glass. And on the wall, you should see an image. But it's probably going to be very blurry, or very small, or very large. So you're going to move the magnifying glass back and forth until you find the correct distance from the screen that will focus it. Now keep in mind that the different distance, the distance the projector is from the wall, also has an impact on how much you need to focus it. So once it's focused, you want to make sure that you focus it for the distance you're going to be using it on, or you have some sort of adjustable focus where you can slide the magnifying glass back and forth. But assume you're always going to be using it at say 3 meters, right? You put the magnifying glass 3 meters away from the screen, you move it back and forth, or you put the screen 3 meters away from the screen, from the wall, or whatever you're going to be using, sorry. Then you move the magnifying glass in front of it back and forth, okay? Then once it comes into focus, you glue it down, hot glue it, Play-Doh, Scotch tape, Elmer's glue, bubble juice, what have you. Sorry, there is a container of bubble juice just sitting there. I had to say it. My hands are all bubbly. Anyway, then, you turn on the light, and it should throw a pretty bright image through the magnifying glass onto the wall. Then you want to just make a mark in your case where the screen is, and always line it up to 3 meters from the wall for your best image. Anyway, that's pretty much all you need to do to make a projector, except at that point, the image on your screen is going to be upside down and backwards. So what you want to do is, if you put your screen right side up, that's no good. It's going to appear upside down and left to right. So you're going to flip it over, upside down. Okay? Now it's going to be right side up. And then, since it's going to be left to right, but since it's upside down, we've also flipped. If this is our left, right, it's going to be our right. So what you're going to do is you're going to need flip it upside down, and that should work. If just flipping it upside down doesn't work, then make the front face the light, and the back of the screen face the magnifying glass, and that should work. But one of those two, either backwards forwards or or upside down forwards or upside down backwards, and it should work. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope you all enjoy making projectors. You can do this with a screen from just about anything, big or small. You're just going to need a brighter light for a bigger screen, and also bigger magnifying glass. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time.